Wayne County School District is still working on an official AI policy for staff and students. WRAL was there at a district work session yesterday for the first of many they plan to dedicate to coming up with one. In the meantime, teachers have been taking the lead to implement AI in their own classrooms responsibly. I went inside to Wayne County Schools to find out how.
Right, tests and quizzes are going to be places where you can't use AI to help you, right? What's another white zone situation?
Independent work.
Okay, yeah.
Less than a month into the school year, 8th grade science teacher Paul Cancelleri doesn't beat around the bush. His Mills Park Middle students will learn how to use AI, just not at the expense of their learning.
What I do in my classroom is we have this scale of different levels that each assignment falls on. Some assignments, no AI help is allowed. Things like a test or a quiz, where I need to know what you know, and so I need to make sure there's no AI involved. But then some assignments, I'm okay with them using the AI to help them brainstorm as long as they take the idea and then build it themselves. And then the next level is where you build the initial work by yourself as a student and you go to AI to get feedback on how you can make it better.
Cancelleri was an early adopter of AI, using it to freshen his curriculum. But he found his students needed boundaries.
And more of them have started to use them in ways that shortcut the learning. You know, we don't want them to have the AI do the work for them. We want the AI to help them learn, not replace their thinking.
What made you decide to incorporate AI into your lessons?
Because I want to be just as cool as they are. Hey, Gemini.
At Neuse River Middle, Whitney Parker says AI is helping her students develop their love of reading.
Zach, let's start with you. What's your first reaction to the furries showing up?
I was just like, oh no, here we go again.
Every Friday, the 6th graders use Google's chatbot Gemini to make a podcast about the week's book. Parker tells me this assignment checks multiple boxes for her students.
How am I going to get a job if I know about, like, how's Percy Jackson going to get me a job? Comprehension. Being able to communicate and collaborate and be creative, those are the ways.
We believe that AI helps get the little things out of the way that allows human teachers to work with human students and have those relationships that nothing can replace.
Charles Patton is Wayne County Schools Director of Digital Content and Instruction. He tells me the past year his team has been steeped in AI, forming a task force to help craft policy guidelines for the district. There are rules already in place. We noticed Parker students only use Gemini. Patton told me that's intentional. The district has a security contract with Google.
It means that the student interactions and the teacher interactions with AI happen within our Google domain. Our data isn't being sent out to train their models. It stays inside of our house. We sometimes call it a walled garden for safety purposes. And
Patton says the rollout of AI depends on the school, principal, and even teacher. He hopes that'll change with the official adoption of an AI policy. And Parker tells me teachers want this training.
And I think the best way to start out with it is how not to be afraid of AI.
So we heard that actually a lot over the course of this reporting on AI, both in grade school and grad school. Teachers and professors really want to empower students and also fellow educators so that they're not afraid of this technology that, frankly, is all around us. By the way, the district also told me that Cancelleri's tier system for how AI is used in specific assignments, that color system that he had, that could end up being a model for Wayne County schools.
It is so important, and I know so many parents are thinking about how this can be used. We are starting to use it in our everyday life, and you know it's going to evolve and change so quickly. We need our schools to stay up on that and be able to teach it to our kids.
Absolutely, but you want to make sure that that data is also protected, that these AI companies aren't exploiting it in some way. You can watch more, by the way, from these interviews on WRAL.com.